Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be a holiday makeup look. It's going to be something that's long lasting when it's quite humid, quite sweaty, and just something that will stay in place all evening. This is definitely going to be an evening look because during the daytime, around the pool, around the beach, I don't really wear makeup just because I do want to try and tan my face as much as I can. So this is definitely for the evening. However, a lot of people go quite light wear makeup on holiday, whereas I probably still go full coverage. Like, that's just me. Unless I get a really good tan on my face, then I might like not put as much on. But usually if I want to be glam, then I'm just going to go full coverage anyway. But this is going to help it stay in place all day. As you can see, I've already done my brows off camera, and I just used my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow as per usual in the shade Taupe. So to start with my skin, I'm going to take the prep quite seriously, and I'm going to start by using the Primark Primer Water. Now, I don't know if this is actually a good primer, but it smells really nice and it really refreshes the skin. So I'm going to go in with that. That literally smells like so good, so good. So I'm just going to let that dry. And I'm then going to go in with my YSL All Hours Primer. So this will literally keep your makeup on all day. It's so good for oily skin, which basically means that if you're in a humid country and your skin is going to be maybe a little bit more oily than usual or a little bit sweaty, then this will definitely keep your makeup on. And you only need a small amount of this. So I'll literally just dot that there. And just take that onto anywhere. I'll just take that onto anywhere that I might become oily. Excuse my nails, I'm actually going on holiday on Friday, so I'm going to get them done as soon as I have filmed this video. So because I want to keep this quite dewy, I'm then going to go in with my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this is just in the shade Opal, and this just gives a really nice glow to the skin. I only want to take a tiny little bit of that and just apply it to my cheeks, and then I'll just work it into the rest of the face. If you did get a really tanned face, then you could literally just put like that on top. So nice. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but it's just so dewy and lovely. It's just a lovely product. So before moving on to my foundation, I'm actually going to set my skin now. So I'm going to set it with a bit of powder, just a small amount, and this will just really help the foundation just stick onto the face. So I'm going to be using my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm literally going to take like a tiny bit in the lid. I'm just going to use my powder brush and just really lightly just dab this onto anywhere that I would get oily. So definitely my T-zone, my chin, all around my nose, and then definitely the forehead. This is like scary, like putting a powder on before foundation, but trust. And then I'm ready to go in with my foundation. So for the foundation, I'm going to be using my MAC Studio Fix. Now I feel like I always will end up coming back to this foundation. Like, it's just so good that I just can't stay away from it for too long. So I'm going to go in with this, and I use the shade NC25, which is probably going to be a little bit dark, but we'll see. And as always, I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and just work that into the skin. I literally can't wait to go on holiday. Get me there now. Has anyone ever been to Marrakesh? What is there to do there? Like, I know you can ride camels, and there's like markets and like snake charmers and all that, but if there's anything that's like a must do, like a restaurant that you must go to or anything like that, then please leave it in the comments below because I'd love to check it all out. So once the foundation's all blended out, I'm then going to go in with my Becca Under Eye Brightening Concealer. So sometimes I put this on before foundation and sometimes I put it on after. It just really depends. So I'm going to apply this after, and this is just to really brighten the eye because I like to look quite like awake and youthful and glowy when I am on holiday. So I'm going to apply the smallest amount, and this has got the peachy undertone, so it really helps like just cancel out those dark circles. So I'm just going to work this in with my finger, just really press it in. It definitely brightens like straight away, and literally a little goes a long way. Like I put the tiniest bit on. I'm feeling the most unattractive face right now. So what a difference does that make? That's mad. Bounce over that with my beauty blender, and I'm then going to go in with my concealer, and I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Neutral. This one is a little bit darker to the one that I usually wear, and it's just because I don't want to make my face paler than it is. So when I'm on holiday, I do want to try and keep the tan looking as, you know, as dark as I can. So I literally just apply the tiniest amount, because obviously we want to conceal, but I don't want to brighten too much. And again, I'm just going to go in with my damp beauty blender and buff that in. So once my under eye is blended out, I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just going to set my T-zone again. And I'm also going to set under my eyes just so that concealer doesn't crease. So I'm just going to take this on another beauty blender, and I'm going to just apply it under the eye, around the nose, chin, smile lines, and of course my forehead. You can also use this to set your eyelids as well. I don't really like to bake with my products, not when I'm on holiday anyway. I just want to set it as light as I can. That's why we set it before the foundation is applied as well, just so that when we're putting the foundation on, we don't have to put too much powder on top as well to set, because we still want to look like dewy even though it's like full coverage. So I'm going to go in with my highlighter now. I'm going to use my Amrezy one, and I'm just going to apply this under my eyebrow bone with my Zoeva 227 brush, and just dust this under and take this into my inner corner as well. So I'm then going to bronze up my face. I want to be really bronzy for this look, so I'm going to take my Urban Decay Beached Bronzer, and I'm just going to start to apply this to my cheeks, and then I'll probably just buff it around my whole face as well. My face never tans on holiday as much as my body, which is annoying, so I always just want to make it as bronzy as possible. So you just want to look really healthy, so that's the aim from this tutorial. Just get rid of that double chin. So then I'm going to go back in with my highlighter, and I'm going to be using my Luxe highlight brush, and again I'm going to go in with the same highlighter and apply this to my cheekbones. Don't want to overdo it with the highlighter on my cheekbones, just because I don't want the makeup to look too harsh. Like when I'm on holiday, I want to look glowy and like glam, but at the same time I don't want to look like too like you're going like on a night out, you know. That amount of glow is just nice, you know. It's not too much, just looking nice and healthy. So blusher, as always, it's the Galaforn. I'm obsessed with this, and I'm also obsessed with Gingerly by MAC. They're just two of my fave. So I'm just applying this to the apples of my chin, just taking it slightly up towards my ear, and this can also give like a sun-kissed effect, so I want to just bring it along my forehead as well, a tiny bit on my nose, just because it looks like in the sun, doesn't it? Sun-kissed. So whenever I'm on holiday, I never go crazy with my eyes. I usually just use an orange and just smoke it over the lid, and that'll be it, because I don't know, I just never ever have gone dramatic eye makeup on holiday, unless I'm like in Vegas. It was like a different story, like come on, that was Vegas, but this is like, I don't know. So whenever I'm on holiday, I don't really go heavy with the eye makeup. I usually just use like an orange and just like smoke it out, so it's pretty basic. But I'm gonna probably be taking this palette away on holiday with me, because it's got every colour that I think I'd want to use. So I'm probably gonna just go in with this colour, Low Blow, which is the fourth one in, and I'm gonna just probably smoke that all over the lid. And then if I want to darken it up, I can, but I usually just keep it like one colour, smoke it out, and that's it. Because I usually have Russian eyelashes, like extensions, which I'm actually getting done on Tuesday, but I usually just wear those, and with them I feel like you don't really need anything because they're so like full and fluffy. Is what I was trying to say. I'm just going to take that low blow and just put it in the crease. You know them ones when you're like, oh yeah, so when I go on holiday I don't really go too heavy on the eye, and then you like do your eyeshadow and then you like get carried away, and then you look up and you're like, okay, that's like not as natural as I anticipated. Anyway, these are definitely the colours I wear. These are literally like the colours I wear on my eyes. So then to just like chill the look out a little bit, I'm going to go in with this shade Chaser, which is the second one in. I'm just going to take this on a, this is actually a naked brush, which comes with a palette. And I'm just going to place this just in the centre of my eye, just to like lighten that a little bit, make it not as harsh. Love this like smoky effect that gives. I think it looks so pretty. And then just blend around that. So I feel like the main focus of whenever I'm on holiday is my lipstick. I will always go for something quite bright, and as I've already said before in previous videos, when it's summer, my favourite colour to wear is orange. Like, I'm actually obsessed with it. It's my favourite colour ever. And my favourite lipstick to wear is this one here, which is called Morange. It's an amplified lipstick from MAC, and it looks like this. It is just the most gorgeous orange shade ever. I don't actually have a lip liner to match this, so we're just gonna go straight in with this and take our time and apply it. How stunning is this colour? Like, I'm actually obsessed with it. But this look was definitely focused on the skin and helping it stay in place when you are abroad. And as I say, with my eye makeup, I don't usually go too crazy. Maybe this is a little bit heavier than I would usually wear, but I really like it. It's the colours that I would wear. And obviously I would have my Russian eyelashes on, which are nice, thick and fluffy. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply some fluffy lashes as well, just so you can get the full effect of that. But just before, while the glue is setting on those, I'm going to apply some of my Fix Plus just to completely set my face in place. So I learned a tip from Nikki Tutorials, which was when she went to Mario's, Kim Kardashian's makeup artist masterclass. He said when you spray your Fix Plus, you should always like dry it into place. So we're just gonna wave our hands. I should get a fan really. Just dry that. You can almost feel when it's dry, so you like know when to stop. So just do this. Okay, that's enough. So I've just got these really fluffy, flirty lashes. These are from Iconic London, and they're in the style Flawless. Flawless. Don't know where my tweezers are. I've still not got my room back to normal. I've like just messed it up completely. I feel like, why? Does anyone ever do that? Like they start tidying their room and then like they don't just start tidying, they're like, actually, yeah, let's have a full-on clear out. So you start like ripping your wardrobe, your chest of drawers, everything, all the clothes, and then you're like, okay, like why did I do that? Now I've got so much stuff to put back. And then like when you're putting stuff back, it's like there's like less room, and you're like, I don't understand, like nothing's fitting. I feel like I've got so many black sacks and stuff that I just need to throw away and stuff. I think I'm going to do a massive boot sale. I haven't done a boot sale in ages, so I hope I can like sell stuff, because it's like stuff that I've like worn once, you know, that you're like never going to wear again. But yeah, anyway, let's stick on these lashes. I just went ahead and applied some mascara, and this is basically the finished look. So it's still full coverage, it's glowy, and it's just got a really bold lip, which is what I love in summertime. And also the process of setting the primer with the powder and all of that, then that really helps your makeup stay in place. Like honestly, it's the best routine that I have found so far for myself, and I have oily skin. I am going to just apply a small amount of the iconic London drops. So whenever I'm on holiday, these will always be applied to my collarbone, to my shoulder, and then I'll probably apply a tiny bit onto my cheekbones as well. I just use a fluffy brush and I just buff that in. Probably helps if you have a brush that doesn't melt. So I just buff that in, and that just gives me that extra glow as well. And I'm just going to take a tiny bit of this on my cheekbones as well, and just using my damp beauty blender, I'm going to just dab that over the top. And then if you ever think that, because it can be quite harsh, like the highlighter, I just blend any rough edges with my brush. So this was my long wearing holiday makeup tutorial. If you did enjoy this video, then please give it a massive thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. So this is the finished holiday long wearing makeup tutorial. The process of all of this just really helps keep the makeup in place, and it's literally the best thing that I have found for myself. So I definitely think if you struggle with keeping your makeup on abroad, or you think the texture goes different, then definitely try this process, as it really helps me. If you did enjoy this video, then please give it a massive thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and also thank you all for subscribing. I've nearly hit 400 subscribers, and I'm literally just can't believe it. Literally makes me so happy. So yeah, thank you so much for all your support you have given me so far, and I can't wait to see where I go in the next few months. I can't believe I've only been doing it since February, so that's like February, March, April, May, June. So it's been 4 months. I've already got 400 subscribers. Like, I can't believe it. Actually, I don't have 400. I've got 300 and something, but still, it's nearly 400. Anyway, thank you so much for watching.